Welcome back, guys. Sorry about that. I've been busy with a lot of stuff. Sorry about that. But no. Now I was just I've been doing a lot of paperwork and stuff like that. So it's just tired. I work a lot. You guys, most of you already know that I work a lot. To where, hey, it's just been a bit. I mean, tax and all this sort of stuff and all this document. It's been a crazy ass 2-3 weeks of work. But I do love it. I love doing it. I don't mind it. It's just I feel bad for. I every time it happens, I feel bad when I'm not able to help people more consistently. But I'm working towards that future. How are you guys doing tonight? Welcome to PALWORLD. If you haven't seen this game before, and just for the record, I'm only doing this for like an hour or so. Then I'll swap over to Marvel Rivals. Yeah, about an hour or two. But yeah, continue to build. Alright. I was gonna paint that, but I need to wait until that's 65%. I need my dragon. Why not? Why wouldn't I? Go all the way. something like a kitchen. I'm trying to think. I wonder if what I want to do is put like a control panel somewhere, potentially. Yeah, I think this to be for its not work. It'd have to be. That's annoying. I'm not gonna let you go. It's the party room. That will be something soon. Go for it. Damn. He is KO'd. KO. I'm sorry, my dog. Yeah. Hello, Evie. How you doing, my friend? How you doing? Yeah. Evie. Is it Evie or Evie? I'm sorry, I'm thinking. Yes, I got OCD. I'm sorry. And yes, this bothers me, but it's fine because it's like it's cold. It's a filler. I'll let it stay there. Let me check. Yes, we need. Okay, I need to. I think I had a pile of ingots being started, but I don't think it's near enough for the medicine. Because my point is, that's what we need next. There we go. You know, I might as we'll clean up, man. I saw that. I got so much paint cleaning to like so much to do. So much to do. I love doing it all, but so much to do before it's anywhere close to where it used to be. Go ahead and pick it up. Huh. I think I did that do this morning because otherwise it barely budged. But I did. I think I already did this not too long ago, actually. Before it's like that. Otherwise. Moving kind of slow. And I don't mean it in a mean way. I mean like. Let me check. What they got going on here? They got that still. Okay, let's go ahead and save. They're depressed anyway. We need to go ahead and save up supplies. Excuse me. Alright, let's go ahead and just do it a flat. 250, right? 2500. I lied. I'm not doing that 2500. Damn, it's so expensive. I mean, it's fine. For me, it's expensive. Let's put it away. For me, very expensive. I bought chunks of food, yo. Well, I don't buy, I cook. How about I use 4,000, I think, exactly. I found that. No! Use. Okay. Annoying. Alright, okay, and then I got 2K on me, and let's go ahead, and there we go. And that's been dumped off. Now we can, and shall. Ooh, almost messed up. Okay, we'll take these, those. You know what? Call like here's the thing. Again, I want my play to be perfect to where that's great, but to where, okay, essentially, the problem with this is, ideally, I want them to run out of berries. So they do, at some point in the day, end up using the second slot, which is some sort of work boost. So my thing, I'm like, man, I know it's like, I came up with a system to split it, right? Which is great. It spreads out the use. But you know, if I think about that again, I didn't think about. Oh wait, that's right. It's the first thing there, so they're filling the berries first. Now, what I had done was I think no, they cook too fast. I probably never. It's fine though. To where I lower it because again, I'm hoping they overeat it to where they eat into the salad. But in reality, when I think about that, the slot is always going to have it. I guess I would have to always keep it empty. I would always keep it empty. I need to always keep it empty. That's the strat. I need to keep it empty while it's cooking berries. That's the holy. Oh, okay. Wait, you guys are gonna again. For those of you who follow, you'll follow. You already know why that's gonna work and how that works and how it's perfect. To where again, my point, even more so, is I got more berries to distribute. And also, they are hungry, so I don't want them draining. I want them to eat, but not to drain. Let's hedge the bets here. Let's be okay. 20, there's 40 of them, so on average. Alright, let me check. We have. Let's check one. Ooh, ingots. There should be some upstairs, potentially. Not there, or maybe there. Let's see what I got ore-wise. Nope. 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 Not even going to bother with it because even if there is any there, I need to keep it here. Let's go ahead and make it around. You know what? That is the next base to check. We can ride there too. It's not that far. That passes time, you know what I mean? Gives them time to make the. Okay, we're out of that shit. Horns, bones. Okay, we need it. Okay. Time to hunt. Oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna save that because. Save that. Okay, so we're gonna hunt. So. Again, bones. There's a lot of. We'll be dropping bones to neutral stuff. So I need my cat. Cat. I need my cat. I know where I see that. Okay. Right now we have a front line stationed. Unless it got. Okay, I was about to flip shit. Slight tangent. I'm aware of that. Unfortunately. Ah, they're all hungry. That's right. Ah! But solution is here. Is this? I know I changed some stuff. Okay, I'm just seeing. C did that. This is fine. Didn't need to, but it's fine. Actually, no. PC don't realize. It's not our fault. The reason why I did the reason why I'm doing this and she doesn't know is because we want those ore nodes to return. Okay, and the food. I know, I'm working. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, wait. We need a full stack. Because that's not going to last that long anyway. But I must take care of my soldiers. Or no, I must take care of our friends. Alright. Alright, we're going hunting. We need that for the bones and a lot of other stuff they're useful for. We need him. Okay. He's for utility. Oh wait, it's not. This is not hunting team. We'll see. Yeah, that's my Nora duo. Oh! He is useful. In I should have double checked that before. It's all good. Unfortunately, I have no room for him anyway. Okay, so not necessarily true, I guess. Oh, because you know who'd be dropping bones? The freaking Inferno. Need a better one if I got one. Where's my bolt? Oh, I know where he's at. He's at the other base. Let's go get him. I need to give you a boost. Let's use you, cause I don't use him enough on my other account. Which I'm gonna like lock this drag into this account. Okay. We got our team, and I remember from yesterday I need to make that. It's to my benefit to make that. Oh wait, before I forget, party. It's to my benefit to make a better glider, like right now, before I forget. Again. Ah, I need my shit. Fuck. Fuck. Okay. We saved that team. Now I need my horse. Okay. I know where you're at. And the other bases are fine with food. I know they're fine with food. I don't gotta double check it. Now, what's not fine right now, that it's going to be in the back of my mind forever right now until I fix it, my fridge I know is not correct right now. Because of how I cook stuff, I know there's holes in it. But it's fine. I'm not bothered by it at all. Okay, so, and then we'll make that saddle right now. You know what? Look, we're checking it anyway. Here we are, checking it. We're at the base. You know what? I'm probably going to clean that fridge where I go. This is more just like kind of for practice. Of my idea. Oh. Fair enough. I forget about how it works. It's going to just fill that slot up, which is not the worst. But damn, that's no, okay, now I have to go back. If only that's how it worked. Oh wait, I'm tripping. I can trick it. I can trick it. You see? Basically, okay, there we go. Now I said it. So, essentially, when the cook... Oh, it's like a timer. But they cook it so fast. It basically gives me a buffer, but... Okay, no, this will work. This works perfectly. Now then, with that said, we got extra of these. Oh boy, not that many. Do I need to change this? Oh wait. Oh, I came back here. Okay. Oh, in saddle. Let's make it here. Not saddle, lighter. Technology. Technology! Hyper glider. Carbon fiber. I think I don't know, I think he got total head. Yep. I ain't gonna do this. You ain't. She's like, I don't do this work. What is this? Why you make me fold stuff? Ah! She hated it. Hey, Nubis, buddy. Come here. Come here. Let me grab you. Just the buddy I was looking for. Ha ha, pal. What? How dare? No, no! Get back here! Get back here. Why are you running away? Why are you running so fast? This is some bullshit. Hey, stop that man! Stop that man! He stole the ship. Ah, damn it! Oh, that was a. Oh goodness! Was that? I got music playing. You can't hear it, but that was so. I had. Dang. I feel like to be offended more. You see, if I had that Pen King, he could have done a. Oh yeah. I'm still learning my own bass. Thank you. All right, now we wait. No. Oh, no. For emergency. For emergencies only. Hey, sorry about that. Yeah, I don't. First, let me apologize. I don't join near enough. It's more like I get in my own head and stuff, and just kind of be in a fog of things. So sorry, I don't join near enough. Because sometimes I'll be in moments where like I'm finally at peace. Things have bypassed. Anyway, that being said, how are you guys doing? Hang on, one second. Let me turn my music down. I'm sorry, I'm being rude. Hello. Sorry about that. But yeah. Yeah, no worries. And actually, again, it's like, I'm like, I need it. Type technically, I need this. It's all good. I'm working. I'm getting better at things. Um, uh, if you guys ever need help with building, let me know. I'll gladly join your world. Asperi, um, yeah. Oh, no, no, Asperity's not here. No, um, uh, oh, that's me. I misunderstood, but this is fine. I was going. Well, right now, if you didn't know, because I didn't really explain it, I'm building a server. Again, you guys, I'm not. You don't have to use some work, but right now, that's what I want. Is hoping to get a chance for a spirit. I know he's busy to where I want a spirit to get a chance to come in with me. I want. Oh, basically, I'm like, I want him to look. I would love for him to look around to where again. I want him to be like. Well, right. I love that. Where it's more like he might. Like, again, I think not even inspiring. It's more like he. Let's be honest. He knows what you two love. To where you say he the DM. He the to where this is again. All I want to do is help my friends and have joy. To where again the way I created the world. To where I don't think I sent you the the update, but like right now I'm in a tunnel that I was going to name, but I'm like, this is like thing where basically right now I'm making legit like all the bases are going to be like cities in a very detailed. I'm not even trying to sound like cocky. I'm just like I'm making sure basically how much have we always wanted. I already know where how much have we longed to be able to be in a game where it's almost like just walking inside of the mall where you can go in to where I got it. Where that's why I love this world to where it's literally okay. Let's ignore the curse of what Nintendo's doing to PALWORLD. That being said, it's like this is the closest you're going to get to living, like the experiencing the Pokemon life. And it's not about again. Like I said, I didn't grow up like I love like the anime. You know what I mean? To work, it's a good hearted good hearted show. But I'll still help you building yours to where basically the world where I'm hoping is again. I'm not gonna feel bad if he doesn't. It's more like I want to see. I think with what you're saying, I think he honestly anywhere. I guarantee when he'll say where he's gonna. And if it's, I'm hoping he's gonna want to like add like let's could you do this? I'm like yes I'll do that. I'll put that in here. I want to put stuff in here where so basically the server is basically your guys' playground to where I'm literally building. There's a digital world of this again. I've been building type based gyms to where so like I got a lava gym where I built over lava, so theoretically if you guys are fighting and you break the floor, it's a lava pit. Now fire pals aren't damaged by the fire. But so like, it's where you can like it's as realistic as you want it. And again, and I've boosted the health to like the buildings, the walls are like an average of like 500,000 health. Um So like, and it's designed to be where again, this is meant to be a fort. Like it's like I've been talking to other servers to where the idea is that to kind of interact. And again, I'll let you guys know to kind of so you not. I will never. I will let you guys know when there's a storm of people coming. In case you guys don't want to be on. When a lot of people are on. That being said, it's more again. My idea is just showing. At the end of the day, a lot of I feel there's so much to know what's going on that it's not even like me trying to control. It's more like. It's not. I'm not trying to convert anyone. It's more like for those who notice. Yes, I got like a white, a green, a blue flag of. here's a good spot. Like, listen, I'm all about making sure whatever you guys, again, basically, my kid dream is your kid dream is my kid dream, and my kid dream is yours. You know, like, we're to end this. This is a chance for me to do what I've always wanted to do, which is be there for people. And I got other in the real world too, but like now I can be there for people in game too. Alright, MVP, play with you on. Yeah. Hey, King. Welcome. Okay. Well, my basically, if anything, I basically I would like Espirity to help me like name some of the bases and things. You know what I mean? I would love that. And if you, I'm not gonna have pressure to it more like if you would like, you know what I mean? That's yeah. I'm not trying to like twist anyone's arms. More like yeah, more just the vibe of it. You know what? I guess I should start. I should paint this area. This is supposed to be the underbelly. You know what? Time to paint. You probably won't. I mean, it's not deadly, but ultimately, that being said, you won't want to join this world until you have a general basis, feel for the game to where it is designed to where. So, I've multiplied. So every groups of pals, there's 4 times as many. So bosses, there's 4 bosses. Now, not tower bosses. There's only still 1, but like world bosses. If you like load in, oftentimes there's 4 bosses and they got whatever multiplier, never minions, to where again it's meant to be. Again, I've boosted PAL damage by 3, so PAL damage is 3 times stronger. Certain ones, if you look at the schematics, some of them require the assembly line. Like if you look at the schematics, there's like this requirement. This is a very, it can get, it's a pretty detailed game in a way where I've not found what. There's so many schematics I have not even found. I've been spending so much time. I love the game, but I spent so long building that I've not really played the game. But I don't mind. I can. I was fixing. Unless you want to join while I build. I didn't. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get your. It's like I do was a thing where I had joined while I just started streaming because I'm painting. I'm building the world right now. I'm in the server. It's not a private server. It's a dedicated server. You can join at any time. You just need a password. But I can join in a second. Let me just finish these tasks, and then I'll go. If you don't mind, I feel bad. I probably that was me. My people pleaser. I should have just said, oh yeah, I will give him it. No, cause I wanted to. I just auto said, oh yeah, I'll join, but I didn't like think about the logic. Like wait, and that's why I'm kind of quiet. I'm like wait. I didn't lie, but so I felt like again. I'm like, okay, how should I have worded that? Because it wasn't like a lie. It's more like. Cause then I felt like if I would have said, no wait, I'm streaming. I'm like that would have came off as like me trying to like back out. I'm like I didn't want it to come off that way. No, yeah, right. No, I overthink. I'm an overthinker. I'm working on it. But I'm discovering the reasons why I am. There we go. This makes more sense. I'm like, how does it make? Because it's like on stone. It bothered my OC a little bit. Power fluid. Most water pals drop that when you defeat them. Sometimes ice pals. Ice pals might drop both. Like the pinglets. Now here's the thing: if you don't say you don't want to kill the pal, you can capture them. So if you capture them, you also get the material. Or technically, you can technically buy it too. There's merchants in the world. Now they're expensive though. Now I have shops that compete with their prices to where you're going to get way. I have it balanced to where you're going to get way more, but I've done it way where it's not going to break the game for you. It's going to be way more convenient, and it's still challenging. It's again, I have it set to where you can make it as challenging as you want for yourself. And it's really more for like so people who don't want to build can still enjoy this game. You can really ignore the whole survival aspect outside of surviving. Oh, that sounds like a fun game, but man, I don't want to build. Yeah, I took care of that part for you. Cause and it's more like there is a lot of power in this game. There's a lot of potential in this game, and other games like this. But again, I've not seen a game made with this level of detail and with this potential to where, again, Pokemon, this sort of theme of gameplay is a very widely loved thing. It's a chance to reach a lot of people. And it basically, again, I'm sorry, it's where I've been on morning office. Usually I kind of pass it, let things happen to where, no, I can't just keep letting. I got to do something to where, yeah. So basically, while it took a long time to rationalize it, I'm kind of standing by. Okay, you know what? I don't think there's anything wrong with me utilizing this game to reach others, to show them, to kind of help them relax. Ultimately, literally giving them a haven, a mental haven, because that's the thing. Most people play games to relax, but it's so surrounded by toxicity. The medicine has been poisoned, literally. Basically, for people, and so it's a thing where like it's like, honestly, that's oh, another. If you have any questions, I know you have been asking, but that being said, if you drop it in the PAL box and throw it at a PAL bed, they'll sleep it off. I think it's slightly faster than the PAL box recharge. In my opinion, I feel I've not timed it yet, unfortunately, but I'm pretty sure it's because I think it's like the full timer when you put it in the PAL box, but when they're sleeping, they kind of sleep it off. It's more based on how fast they charge their health at that point. Here. I can just anytime. Here I come. What's your... you're in a private one, right? You have to give me the invite code. How can help you guys build? Oh. Game will automatically save when returning to title. Okay. Oh, one second. I'm sorry. Let me get it fired up. I'm sorry. I'm gonna use my other account. That's actually going to be more useful to you. Like I have two, like the kind of personas. The other one I'm going to is my main. It's my GLACIO. It's me, GLACIO Surge. You know what I mean? More of my persona. I was currently on my building account. Okay. Oh yeah, this game is not too kind in those moments. When it decides to kill you, it decides to kill you. It's still loading. I'm sorry. Property. There it is. And do you have the Do you have the global power box turned on? As far as you know. I was asking if the world setting has the global power box turned on. Okay, wanted to make sure. Thank you. Alright. And okay, in the code, I'm sorry. D. Okay. ZAMXD 3. For that, I'm sorry. Okay. Okay. Yes, I do love this game. It's got a lot of so cute moments like that. Um, Go Major Down. In your PAL team and underneath your inventory, there's like it's like below your accessory. It's like little boxes. That's a zone to hold food. What you'll want to do is unlock and make yourself a small feed bag, and then there's wait. Yeah, and you have to make the small one because in order to make the large one, you have to make the previous one. Like it makes you do that way. Like I got you. Give me a minute. But outside of that, what way you feed them is otherwise. Basically, what it does is basically when you get the food you have in your inventory, you put there and it auto feeds from there. Outside of that, you have to feed them manually. Any pals in your party, you always have to feed manually with whatever's in your inventory. And not like there's two ways to do it. You can walk up to them, and or you can do it just by in your inventory. I think you right click it, and you can like. Hmm? Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm building my character right now. Okay. All right. The speed run. Okay. I don't speed. I don't speed run. It's just not my style. It's fine. A home's a home. A home's a home. Sometimes it takes a community to build a house. Hello. It changed. Oh. Hey, Panther said hi. He's in the stream. They're watching. Oh, they're in the stream watching. I don't know if they can see you right now. Oh. This is legit how I started when I first played. I'm like, I didn't know what else to do, so I started just punching trees and rocks. Yeah, I told him. Um, no. It's more. I was saying because in some, depending on what I'm streaming, what I'm doing, I've set up to where they can. I had a preemptively set to where I can to work my stream where I have it going to a separate audio to a separate source. Hmm? Normally, I discovered that the hard way, and I'm like, oh, I said I thought about that. I said I thought about it. Oh wait, where? Oh wait, I will find your base. I see you. That's where I built the pool at. You're looking at. I'm sorry. Haha! It worked. I have an old this. Gotta walk around the fire. I do love that you gotta walk around the fire. You can't just walk over it. You can't be lazy to walk over the fire. You gotta walk around. Thank you. Yep. Thank you. Thank you. Ooh, that's how I get my team. Have either of you caught a univolt yet? You have to make it, and then it didn't equip the one you make. Yeah, yeah. It's the bar that is above your green health bar. It's the bar that sits above your green health bar. Usually, it's blue usually. Yellow is stamina. Orange is hunger. And also, I didn't know this, but that little meter there, you can monitor that to where sometimes you can. Cause I've done it where you've ever been running and it suddenly says too cold, too hot. I didn't look at that to where it's like you know it's a radar to where it lets you know if you're approaching certain levels of cold. Have either of you caught or have the capabilities of making a univolt saddle? Univolt saddle. It's the electric horse. I'll show you in a second. That's fine. No worries. There's a couple actually. I'll show you here. I'll show you my favorite one, and then so come out team. I feel like Ash. I'll show you my pal team. Please, I need to speak to them. Hey, are they in the pal? Just they wanted to speak. Attracted. Oh, they were. It's Panthers in my chat. He was trying to talk. I guess he said he was implying he was implying he wanted to join the discussion. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. I figured. Right. 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 Fair enough. technically you can make a dedicated server. Oh, you meant in Discord. I thought you meant PALWORLD. Oh yeah, you can make channels. You can make channels, categories, and things like that. I sent you. I sent you one. Oh my bad. No, I'm talking to them. I'm sorry. I don't think I realized. Ooh, here I'll also show you. Here, I'll give you some. I'll give you one. I don't usually do this. Not one of these, because these are my, actually my, I can't believe I say these words. So it's like, it's like, it's like I will because you're stressful. But, no, of course, no, actually, you know what? I'll probably give you one. It's not even that, because more like, I just thought, no, I'm not even on the service. No, there's no issue giving you one at all. And it's more like, I don't make a lot to where, again, I only have my main team pals on me. In the global pal box, I'm just what we're referring to. On you specifically, like on your team, just this, yeah, on your team 5. But like in your box, pal box has its limit, but they also made what's called a virtual storage, which is just expanding. It's like got like 500 pages in it. So yeah. Now the way I use mine is this how detailed it is. Where so there's breeding, right? So when I make certain pals and I see a trait like capacitor or whatever, especially if it's a pal I know I just bred, I mark it with the Roman numeral 2. All my pals mark Roman numeral 2 are for breeding, to where basically at some point I'm gonna have basically every variation of every pal, to where at some point I can literally just breed whatever I want selectively, like literally just okay. And when I say select, I mean like I got one that's Swift, Vanguard, Power of Gaia. I got one that's Swift, Vanguard. You know, I got one that's Swift specifically. You know what I mean? To get that specific role, to where again, like if you ever need a certain pal, like yeah, I guess I could be a breeder, but also which is weird. I became a breeder even though I'm a builder, but PALWORLD turned me into a breeder, I guess. Let's give you some Anubises too. And you say, as you know, I'll give you one of Univolts too. I got you. Trying to think. Especially the chickens. Sometimes I have to be like, you know what? That's all we got. It's all I got. It's all we got. I was desperate. Fair enough. I mean, Rooster will do that to their young if they don't like them. So. So, well, yeah. I'm not sure. Hey Panther, did you get the invite? Oh no, I said it, but did you get it? Alright, let's see here. First of all, here, you can have this one. No, cause this is what I was talking about, making a saddle for that. And I still love that one, but the sad thing is later on I discovered another one. But this is a waste. I'm not gonna be able to catch this saddle for a while. But you can have that. I dropped you a Univolt, and I bred that one. It's got Serenity, Eternal Engine, Artisan, and Burly Body. It's a really good one. And it's also already condensed it. It's got one star, but still stronger than that base. Is it? We'll catch one. Eventually, I only have the one. Eventually, I'll be able to breed one, maybe, or if we can catch one. I bred it on my server. It was an accidental breed. Actually, it was just funny. I didn't know I could. Oh, here. Oh, you have room. You don't have room right now. At your base. I was gonna drop it. I was gonna drop a PAL for either one to have. Oh. Oh, did you mean? Wait. It's tell Spirit to add CV in Discord. No, they were asking me to ask Asperity to add them CVC 2312 if needed, but I don't know if they mean Discord. Oh, okay, that's what they meant. They said you alt. I was confused. Alt, okay, and I thought that I'm like, did he mean alt really? But why not? But I didn't want to assume. Thought I would be assuming. Oh, in here you could ask. Huh? I dropped you that Univolt. You can have it Univolt. I know it's over here. Here I got you. I'll unlock it. There you go. You got it. You got it. Again. Oh, I thought I had others. Oh, actually, no, I was gonna give you it. Oh, I got you. It's fine. Okay, you both said you wanted it, so I figured. Hang on. Oh wait. Do you? Okay, I'll let you pick. I got one that's got Nocturnal, Swift, Lucky, Ferocious. And I got one that's got Runner, Vanguard, Pyromaniac, Musclehead. Now, the problem with Musclehead is going to make it stronger at hitting, but it's not going to be bad, but it's not going to be as efficient for like electrical work. But again, this is more about. Here's what I tell people: whenever they would join my server, for the people who are joining for the guild, I'd be like, I was like Professor Oak, like, but I was cool. I gave you a choice of 3 pals. I said you get to pick 3 pals for a team to put together. Good. So the thing about this game that's better than Pokemon is so literally any pal in this game can be good and useful. That being said, water pal. That means that any water pal, because number one, they give you ways to boost. There's books you can use to boost their base stat up to 5, theoretically. So any even a level 1, if you got the cat, let's say you want to me out the cat for ice, even though it's got level 1. You can make it a level 5 ice coin cat if you want to make it more effective, if that's what you want to really use. To where in this game you can literally use whatever pal you want. The cool thing is any pal can learn any skill outside of unique ones that isn't teachable anyway. To where what I like is, again, so you can give any pal, especially a water pal, say a earth no, you can give a fire pal a grass move, which I do, to deal with said water pal. You feel me? And that being said, you can give a Pyromaniac to make any specific pal. You can make any build. You can Pyromaniac. So from capacity to where any attribute, every you can literally cuss. This is why I love this game so much. And for what they allow people to do once they realize what they can do. To where that being said, I do have good water, well built water pals. So I'm saying that because, are there any specific water pals? No, I'll let you know if I don't got it, but that you want. That's more the question. Now that means that I think it's more about what about functionality. Okay, well I want to ride it because, you want to at least, let's say if you go on water, you're going to want at least a riding water and at least a fighting water. You don't want them. I mean, it's kind of I feel like it's hurting yourself to limit yourself to one. They did. I don't think you're getting it. I added them. But yeah, okay, water pals. So what? As far as water pals I have, let's see here. A lot of them are little workers. Let's see if we got any. Do you like the frog guys? I got some blue ones and some green ones. With the blue ones with our water. Again, some spoilers, to where that's why, again, I don't know what you've experienced necessarily, but that being said. But oh yeah, okay, you can get a penguin, you can get a frog, I don't have a lot. This is fun. I have so many grass types. I don't have enough, but eventually I can breed you and eventually I can make you an Azarobi, which is like here. I do have a German Tide. German Tide is like, if you want a quintessential water type, German Tide is a good one. If you don't know where else to go. When in doubt, go German Tide. But the problem is, it's good for riding and good for watering, but it's good for fighting. It's like Gyarados. Think Gyarados. No. Here it comes. Are you? Wait, where? Oh. Trying to find it. Oh, it was respawned. Aw. Oh, how do I do this? I'm trying to drop both univolts because the other univolt's back in there, which is fine. I know. Maybe we just start building for you guys. Uh-oh. Oh, I think they're confused. I see what the problem is. They see us. Okay. Oh yeah, that's what they're doing. I'm trying to. Sorry about that. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I was trying to drop. Oh, here, take these two, by the way. Or here, I gotta get them ready to drop. Cause you guys don't have room right now in your base. Here's one of these for you. And yeah, nocturnal, so that means it'll work non-stop. Oh yeah, not my team. Ah, food. I think they level lock it to where it's based on their power level is based on your current level. They still are strong. They're still gonna be strong based on the number, but yeah. Oh, also, I gave you can use those for your team, right? I gave you the Anubises to use as you want, but those are very good at handiwork, so they're very good at having it at your base or helping you build stuff, make stuff. Literally, I think he's not as fast, but I think he deserves more praise. Is Verdash. He's nowhere near as fast, but his usefulness plays out. Yes, so you can make things called repair kits, and even we can put them in a box. And we can help. I can help you with organize. Not saying you're unorganized, but you'll. It's to your benefit to what I do is so, like, let's say if I know I want a bin full. Let's say I know I want rocks in this spot specifically, and let's say it's something else. Well. No, it's not. No. Here's the thing too. So let me look at the settings. So here, I'm a visual guy. This is let's say this is all things you want here, right? You see how? Okay, now look at it. See how I spread them out? Basically, any open gap is going to be filled by your pals with random stuff. So it's going to feel like things that you're going to wonder why stuff's there to where, things that it's kind of basically it's trickier with food, but I do the same thing with food. But let's say again, I want a box that's gonna have rock, specifically copper ore, and ingots. Well, what I will do is put those items in there, but do 3 or 4, do enough to make a row top bottom whatever to where fill that box all the slots, spread them out so make a row of let's say you got it don't matter the stack the amount doesn't matter. It's more about you want to all the boxes once you know what you want in it. You want to spread what's in there thin, so nothing else is getting put there. We want to fill up those empty spaces so that at the very least those things are getting put at that spot. And then once you have thousands of stuff, then you can spread it out more to where because the reason where it becomes annoying whereas you'll want to monitor. If it's like a box full of crafting stuff, you'll want to monitor that because when you craft, you're using that for a slot to where it can, if you spread it too thin and you're not, you don't, it kind of, if you spread it too thin to where, if you spread 20 thin, you know what I mean? But you need to use 15 of them. Think about how many holes, you kind of, you'll have to micromanage it. You'll have to kind of, monitor it for a little bit as it starts up, but Basically, so you rid of it every time it goes by. Every time you go by, look in there, kind of spread them out to where so the spread out layers are thicker, so that you have at that point you're setting yourself up a point to where you don't gotta worry about you don't have to worry about how you craft. This kind of you can craft 20 or 30 to where it's going to be you're crafting a lot to where but you have that cushion to where it's not going to empty that last slot piece to where basically at some point you can have maintain designated chests. That being said, the repair kits they're considered an other material an other consumable, but there's many things that's labeled that. To my point is so it would be hard. Let's say you want to make a box that's just for repair kits. I would do that, but you want to spread them out because other things, the pals will once you put it has to be reachable. But once you put the repair kits in a storage box that's reachable to pals, they'll oh, I'm not sure. Okay. No, I get it. I understand. Yeah, we can pick up later. 'Cause honestly, I forget. I didn't realize how late it was. It felt like the middle. I thought it was noon. Oh yeah, I can. No, I can. I can. Um, question. Would you like to check out? It's dangerous. Would you like to check out the server I'm building to see if you want to add anything in it? That way, if there's anything you want me to build, let me know. Because basically, it's more like once you see, I guarantee you're gonna, because I'm building for you, Dor. I guarantee you're gonna be. Hopefully, you're gonna be asking me to build stuff. You don't have to, but like, hopefully, I'm like, oh, can you do this again? That's what I'm hoping to hear. I want to. But then yes, I'll switch over. There's a hot save. But yeah, then I'll switch over to Marvel Rebels. So do a quick peek of that. Is it Asperia or your daughter? I was just gonna show you. I didn't know if you were asking her. Oh, I didn't know he was. Hey, welcome back. That being said, again, my bad. I wasn't trying to like. I thought you were asking her if she wanted to see you. I'm like, okay, ask her. But that being said, he can too to where. Now, that being said, I was gonna have you. I was gonna let you do it on time to where. My thing is now I'm not gonna make you do any heavy lifting that you don't want to do, but at the very least, again, I was when I was messaging you, I was in a tunnel I'm making that I'm calling the Garadina tunnel, where it's literally I've seen a picture of that. I call it my fortress. That big tall one is tiered. Well, so there's a part of it that I didn't show in it that for security purposes to where there's open PvP. There's a part that I built to look like a mountain. That's kind of it looks like a tunnel to it. I've built a secret passageway into the base essentially that I've kind of named where I'm like this is the sort of lore where, and I have other stuff I want to like. I would love to have if you want to name it again. This has a friend thing with this. If you want to like at least name things to where or have ideas like, oh, can you make this? If you have ideas, DM away like or craft away. Honestly, I really don't do that. I really don't take my hands off the wheel for anybody when it comes to building. And not because I don't trust, it's more like afraid of them crashing their own ship kind of thing where I trust your own guy. You be fine. Literally. Basically any decision you make, I'm like outside of you asking me like, oh, yeah or no. You know what I mean? I'll help you come to conclusions. It's called Lacrima Fiori. I can spell it if you need me to. LACRIMA space FIORE. Fairy tale reference. And the password is 4101316. And don't approach the base yet, since again the way I edited this, PvP is turned on. That being said, so the pals will attack you if you're a human, and then you approach, and you're not part of the guild. Now that being said, although I thought I turned them to not attack, but I sometimes forget or they get turned off. But let me be there in a second. Yeah, I got you. There you go. Oh, and also you'll in order to find it, you'll want to click the community server tab, then site search in that section. It should work the other way. It's again, they're still working out the kinks to where you'll have to kind of like guide. Oh, I need to watch more South Park. I need to get caught up on a lot. I've not even caught up on Boondocks in my life. And here, and I'll, yeah, you got to make your character anyways. You got plenty of time. Oh, also that being said, if you want to give yourself a specific role name, to where again, when I made an account for I have two accounts. GLACIO is me. That's my original account. But then to make the dedicated server, I had to make another account, to where I went with okay, well this is like my building account, I guess. So Guild Arts is me. Build Master Guild Arts is my other account. If you see that, it's me as well. And I do have the global power box turned on. To where again, if you're a DM, where literally again, if we build it way again, let's say you have your own things, right? To where if you ever wanted to, again, you can like just for your family, us in general, I'll gladly help you set up in this world. Like a forest or whatever, or name we could if we can go. I don't want to go scorched earth, but we could find a way like. We'd have to find different spots. I guess each campaign would be okay. We're focused on a different part of the world and building it out. I'll let you handle. Again, I'm not trying to push it. I do. I love that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm making you some. It's nighttime. Or wait, actually, if you give me a minute, a little bit easier. Let me sleep, so it's not nighttime for you guys. That's just. Yeah. Oh, oh, never mind. Can't do that. All right, you're gonna. Okay, so what I was about to do, which is fine. I want to make you some outfits so you don't freeze to death. But yeah, you can load. But yeah, that's if you I'll be there. I'm not too far from where you'll load in at. Hey, a quick tip. There's a guy with like near a campfire. That fire keeps you warm, actually. I didn't know that. I learned that like a week or two ago. Kind of like test it out. But they're up at the here. Don't do. If you see a wall, do not approach it because I don't want my pals to kill you. Just because they kind of have like a certain range, you know, kind of beyond the barrier, you know, where they can actually detect you essentially. I still have to make it an outfit, but I didn't want you for reason death. And also, you can, not there now. You can move freely. Oh, and here's you should be fine right now, but here's some food, by the way. I guess so. This is technically like I think it's like base 2. So when I tell you that first base, I'm actually talking about this one. So we can go like this is like the heart. This is like the think the guild hall of fairy tale. Like this is like the guild hall, kind of where it's spread out from. The thing next door is like the call it the Artisan Hill. Also, I hold shift. And also, again, I have specific codes. I have codes that literally are based on the area to where, again, at some point, like everything's gonna be locked down in a specific way to where again, I'll have friend pins so you can get into any certain areas without me worrying about the people who are just strangers and joining. But yeah, okay, so yeah, this is the fortress. You can look around, or I can give you tours. Again, here's the thing. I'm still building right now. Normally I'll be like showing you where to get the armor at and all that. Again, this is unfortunately it's kind of a skeleton right now because I'm still just building, you know, things. Unfortunately, this is nowhere near what the other one was. You know, it's just fine. Like I give myself credit. It's coming along. But yeah, it's, you know, oh, here's a gel. Again, just so you know, this is the gel cells, and then you know, people literally, if you're down in the guild, oh wait, are you cold? Oh wait, wait, you are cold, of course. Okay, I was like, I was gonna say, are you taking damage? But I'm like, my brain filled it in. He's cold. It should be finished. This is let me get my spreadsheet out. Just to call by the actual name. They're not hard. And yeah, I made them like they're clever name, you know, but not too hard names. So right now we're at, you can call it Artisan Hill for short, but it's called okay, my bad. The Veiled Slope is like the nickname. I have to look it up again. We'll eventually work. So the name of that's called the fortress. That's Mariyavaan's Iron Hearth nickname, because I didn't that there's a section there I didn't show you fully where I built in, kind of like inspired by Lord of the Rings, where you remember how Gimli and Aragorn, they had to sneak around the side to get inside Helm's Deep when he threw him. So that's kind of so I call that, it's called the Veiled Slope. There's a gate code there. This is called the Shimmerleaf Ward. It's like the actual oh wait, no, it didn't get saved. That's why I'm like, where is it at? And I didn't see, I didn't like, cause I thought, if I said that, it would seem so self, like, oh, this complaint of mine, that sounds so, like, you know, condescending, like, yeah, you know, that's why I was like, and I wouldn't, I said, I'll still help you build yours, because that way you can, you know, you will have your own world. But yeah, so, yeah, this is just the front gate, you know what I mean, like, I've now built it literally so where, especially if you have guild members, it's literally going to feel like a city. You know, I got stations and stuff. You know what I mean? Oh, my bad. Here, take this. I'll literally be fine. Oh wait, I forgot. Here, take the torch. If you didn't know, here, take this torch and hold. Light does in this game. Light does give heat. Bro, the level of detail in this game that people aren't giving this game credit for. Yeah. Tab. There you go. Should be fine now. And you got food and yep. All right. We won't go too far so you don't get killed. Oh, also in this world, so I was sorry to explain. So it's a multiplier. I kept it a solid number, so there's no weird math. It's 3. So pals, like if you think multiplier wise, it's 3 times. But pals, they are literally 3 times stronger. They hit 3 times stronger. Their defense are raised from 1 to 2, so their defense is 2 times stronger. Humans, I nerfed them. I dropped our hit points to half because the idea is to make people more dependent on. It's more about being dependent. And again, you can still make a gun build, but again, whether you use a PAL team to make your gun stronger or not, but it's designed to where yeah, this is again. I'm like basically because people don't have rocket launchers, you know what I mean. So I'm like, okay, it's more like I'm trying to like balance where. So the people who are trying to have a challenging time aren't going to get oppressed by those who are just being cheap with the rockets. But the people who are being cheap with rockets, they're basically going to be seen no more than as this very annoying villains. That's why I had that jail cell there to where, again, theoretically, I can like set my pals to not attack and like I have a rule where there's. Oh, you're in the game. No, here come here. That's why I'm like I saw that name. Oh, they joined. Okay, cool. My head. So that's why I paused. I'm like, okay, they're here. Cool. I was like, it's fine. Where I'm running up, this is the production tower. Here we go. There's a guy with a fire nearby the tower, the teleport thing. I literally just discovered that last week when I made the server. I went by that to test it out. Like, oh, that was amazing. I'm like, this is what I'm talking about. Here. Oh, really? Well, you might not be close enough to it. I don't think you're close. You might not be close enough to it. It is kind of like a very specific spot. No, over this guy here. Do you see me by the way? Oh, also careful! Don't do that! Don't do that! Don't do that! Don't do that! Because the pals will shoot you. No, because they So I've edited the PAL settings to enable PvP and turn on there you go. Now you're safe. Okay, now you're good. The pals will again. This is now you're good. No, you're good. You join. I accept that. Now you can. Yeah, I only said it because those pals would have shot you if once they spotted you. Oh no, now you're safe though because you're in the guild. But okay, I was just giving a tour. So this is if you're looking for, you remember how you're asking, where to make stuff at? If you have a schematic that says assembly line, and you're trying to use the guild facilities. Oh, here. Oh, also wait. My bad. Hit tab to open your inventory. So you can put it on your outfit so you don't freeze. Oh, and here's some food, by the way. Food. And that way y'all guys can get food if you need to. Because ideally, the way I do is, again, once I have my millions in food, what I would normally have I have shops for gear, literally down to the raw ingredients to where, again, theoretically, what we can do is, what up? Oh, yeah. I guess since we're here, since you're on here, and not to make it take longer than intended, but do you guys, okay, you guys don't know the PAL, so let me say, kind of think either archetypes or, you know, themes or, you know, elements, three PALs you would like, or as, you know, you will say you, oh, I want a working team, I want an attacking team, whatever trope. You want a 9 actually, it's not, I don't think, it doesn't have 9 tails, but it is. Oh, no, we do. That's, I lied. I know what you're talking about. There is one of those. You know what? You're lucky. I didn't. Here. You're lucky. I only brought the one over. From the other world. I got a couple over there. I love 9 tails. I fucking love Alola Ninetale is probably my strongest PAL in Pokemon Go. If it wasn't for that Here, you can grab it. I don't think they really could. Oh, hey, yeah. So you know what? Actually, I know. I have a feeling you're a main of dragons. Oh, I see what I need to do. I need to make. I already have one out there, but I'm being lazy. Shouldn't be. Normally I would run to it, but I don't want to make you guys wait. I take the scenic route. That's why I let it build to where you can you can run from kingdom to kingdom essentially. Oh, I'm on the wrong account looking for that. Okay. Dang. I have other dragons. I wanted to give you an Astragon, 'cause I know you love them. Oh, yeah, so if you don't feed your pals, they get so here's the thing, important to note. So food does give, there's nutrition and then there's health. There's a difference. So food gives them nutrition, which will fill their hunger. Doesn't necessarily now a full literally if their hunger is above half health, or above half, they will naturally heal. But the full they are, the faster they heal. That being said, you'll notice that not all cooked ingredients give what they call sanity points. So basically, they have a sanity meter. Oh, have you seen? You don't want to put you or not, but I've been naming. No, also this Levy. Oh, I love Levy. Levy's dope. He saved. This. Oh man, she was dope. I was surprised by her love interest. Oh, here. Here. It's fine. Well, I'm being impatient because I really here's you want to see how badly I want to give you a dragon. You know what I was about to drop. You know what I was going to drop. You can look at it, but you'll see why I don't want to really drop it, because it is actually a main team of mine. But it's also the no. But here's the thing. It's like what I was going to say is here. Basically, unless you end up still hating the game, you can keep it. And it's not meant to be bribe or anything. More like if you end up like if the way we're going to use it makes it way better, you're fine because basically we can make another one. Again, we can basically in order to condense 5 stars, you have to have essentially absorbed 116 of the same PAL into it. And it's also like it was get out on my take it, it's fine. Okay, here's the thing. If I be honest, I don't use him enough. I use him when I have to. He's very cuts. He's just check out his dragon fist punch. It's literally just he's a dual ebot. Oh wait, oh you guys want to see? Oh we gotta fly there. Oh yeah, that's an alpha. He's an alpha one. Wait till you can ride it. And yeah, wait till you can ride it because you're small when you're on his back. Here's the one I use. You'll notice the name. Oh, hang on. There it goes. Oh yeah. And he's a beast. So with him, his team perk once you have the saddle is he boosts. I think all ore. I think like if all minerals, all ore. Whenever you break it, becomes all ore becomes ink like the copper ore. He makes a city. I think he makes a obsidian. He produces one of the metals, the ores. Like he basically his perk is. Let's say you break a rock. Instead of being just stone, it's stone and ore. Essentially. And the egg, every PAL, this game is so intricate. Even red skills. This game is so detailed because not all. So there's red traits, black traits. Those are kind of the normal ones. The black, aka just no color, gold, and then the rainbow, the legendary one, which is blue. You don't have any legendaries on it now. I think the Ninetales, I think that had a blue trait on it, I think. I'm not sure, I can't remember. Like, again, for instance, one that's red, that's more useful. Because you can buy a thing called a Ring of Mercy. Because here's the thing, how many times have you played, well, think of the idea that, you gotta weaken a PAL to capture it. Well, what happens if you keep killing it? So the Ring of Mercy, when you put it on, it inhibits you. Now your PAL, keep in mind, if you're on a PAL's back and you have the Ring of Mercy, their attack becomes merciful, where it basically you can't knock them out. That being said, there's ailments, so fire can cause burn. The burning effect can kill. I've learned can kill. If they're at 0 and they become burned, it's going to kill them. To where you got to be kind of careful. To where you can use ice, which causes. There's certain things like ice, so at worst it might slow them or freeze them, which is great. It's great because it holds them still. It didn't say stagger, but it registers that as a stagger essentially, type of detail. But there's a trait it's red, but it's called a mercy hit. Now I thought it was bad because what it says is again, it says PAL will not reduce your targets below 1 HP. Now again, when you first see that, you don't know anything. You're like, oh, that's awful. But I bred that into one of my dragons to where again now I have a flyer that I don't have to get off, and it saves me the slot. I don't have to use that slot anymore for a Ring of Mercy. You know what I mean? To where again you can build your team for the kit you need and want. Whatever you want. Literally, there's an infinite number of teams you can make. This game is insane. And I'm not I feel, and it's so insane that this literally might be just enough to where again, if enough people join to where they have fun to where, and again, I'm not trying to make them. It's more like at the end of the day, just that alone, people, just me helping people clear their minds, things start thinking clearly for their own selves, and things might go better for them. But here, let me show you what I really want to show you. That I was talking about the cave. Normally we ride up to it, but I will tell her we're going to the Iron Leaf Bastion. Is the name of this location. Now it's nighttime. Oh, it is sunlight, so you might. soon we'll be able to see it in the light. In the next. Yeah. Oh no. So once you'll see me. When you look at the map, see the green arrow. So it's more, but it's about this. Yeah, you'll eventually just learn the general location and what it's called. But I was just now starting to paint it. So, but this is the iron. So over this way, and I designed it to this kind of the underbelly, right? So like this kind of, I'm gonna paint it brown to where it can make it look more dirt, to where this is where all the stone comes from. The ore. Again, you can summon a PAL and leave it here, so go off and do your adventures type stuff. You know what I mean? To where now in order to have to leave so he'll stay here while we're running around. In order to leave the PAL here, you'll have to drop it in the box. Now my thing is that's the reason why I haven't opened my guild yet, is because the PALs that you see right now are all my working PALs, to where basically they're like the NPCs, so you don't want to move them, to where at some point, again, I have rooms for 100 PALs, to where I need to level up my base so people can have space for their PALs to add them in. But okay, so this the kind of this the general. Again, this is it's kind of meant to look not drab, but kind of more underbelly. This is the ship. I'm kind of like this. I'm going. I don't. We'll see about if we want to upgrade those or not. Take your time. Oh, these are some of the names. I think you're a Lord of the Rings fan, so you'll probably get this message. You'll probably get this sign. Behind you, my bad. You're good. You're good. And that's a storage closet. And I am going to be very good. I'll try to be better about labeling stuff, to where you're going to know a storage closet, kitchen closet, whatever, to where. Oh, whoever is working, the idea is that literally someone could be behind it right now. Someone could be, and they don't have to, but it's more like someone just wants to have fun and just hang out. A friend, we're just hanging out. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, I'm just here. And then I'm just, behind the shop, yeah, Sam Wise boil and mash them. I had to. The moment I saw they had potatoes, I'm like, and that was what made me like, I gotta somehow involve Sam in this. I gotta get Sam in this. This the legendary. But here's that tunnel I was telling you about, by the way, that I built. It's this way. Yeah, the Onyx Maw throttle. Because it's designed to be a thing where, basically, assuming an enemy somehow finds a way to identify it from the outside, that is a way inside the base. Because unfortunately, you won't be able to fly right now to get it. Oh, that's on fire. Dang, that's fine. Technically, if you hit now, they've kind of nerfed it too. If you hit 4 and you hit photo mode, you can kind of look around higher. But I'll eventually I'll have to make you a saddle for him. We'll work on that. He's not too. Once we do it, level up. We can basically, in order to make a saddle for any PAL, he's got to capture it once, and then it unlocks the ability to craft it. And or you can catch it or breed it. If you breed a PAL and hatch it, well, no. Okay, look. You might notice that. Okay, you look at the health. Well, you wouldn't know. So normally the health in the game is 500 for a wall. You notice these are 500,000. And again, I didn't use any mods. I just changed the save file. To where again, it's more like okay, cause I don't mind a repair. That's kind of part of the atmosphere. Like okay, with the idea we have a big guild war. There's damage. Okay, that's part of it. Okay, we gotta rebuild before they come. We gotta rebuild. It's as much as it would suck. It'd be exhilarating the day that we're rebuilding, and then someone does a surprise attack while we're rebuilding. Just that level of immersion can be what's the word? I guess be developed. Hmm? Oh, over. Oh, that's me and more. That's Sorry, I'm sorry. I don't usually answer from this like perspective, so I'm like, I don't say. I want to say my love, but I'm like, I don't know, if that's always like too. I try not to be too in the face, too in people's face about it, but yeah, yeah, it's, it's Jacqueline. But yeah, see, uh, yeah, for sure. Here, I'll come. So technically, if you escape and return the title, basically, if you're ever trying to leave, so you make sure it saves. And eventually I will. Don't worry, I'll give you the admin password because there's a way to where if you have the admin password, type it, logs you in, to where basically you can type save in chat, and basically once you have that, you have the ability to save at any point. You can force save. The only reason why cause I've extended it in case, let's say basically didn't want to break. That way you don't gotta worry about the game auto saving, and now you're stuck with that. Or let's say you accidentally delete a pal, you didn't want to, that's why I have it set to where it's manual. All right. Yeah, I'm swapping over to Marvel Rebels right now. All right. Hmm. And that's it. But I'll be right back. I'll see if she wants to join too. Then call. I'll be right back. Oh, yeah, that's gonna get covered, right? UND's gonna come from my ass. I was playing weak in an accident and my mic was on with the stream. I'm like, UND's gonna come from my ass. Wasn't thinking. Alright, loading. That's fine. I figured I want them to spend either way for nothing. I have no idea how long. Nah, you're good. Even I never know when I'm going to show up. That's the sad thing. Fair. Could be. I wish. That was a long time ago. I'm a different man now. I'm a changed man. I was doing things for the world. It's the Yo, I need to ask you guys, do you guys watch Invincible? Oh, come on. No. Okay, wait. Actually, okay, not you didn't mean in a hateful way. Okay. Bro, okay. Okay. Okay, this is the thing where I don't know how you feel about Saw. Like, it's the thing where I don't hate it. I won't yuck someone's yum, but I never care for Saw. So that being said, it's the thing where, normally I don't care for stuff, right? And it's weird I'm comparing to a show like that, right? Now, this is animated. It's an animated series, essentially, technically. But, man, you're going to forget, if in my opinion, you're going to forget it's even being drawn outside of you just admiring this, someone, this is handmade. But that if highly recommend it. The sooner you start it, the sooner I think you'll thank me. No. The sooner you think yourself. And listen, I don't usually well, I say that same with PALWORLD. See, so in the gaming world, PALWORLD's one of those. This game too, but like no, there's never been a game I'd say I die on a hill for. PALWORLD, I would ponder the thought. I would ask the bit rich troll. Yeah, I get that. Yeah. Oh yeah, especially with how they've been trying to. Oh yeah, with how they've been trying to dog PALWORLD, and I don't know if you ever did follow it, but let me just give you some backstory. Just for literally the humor of it, which is so Nintendo sued them, right? And they were clearly about to lose it. So you know what they did after they revised their lawsuit? I don't know if they were. I don't know the balls on the person or what the intelligence was. Why it was a smart move, but. I'm sure you've heard of Pokepedia, right? Pokepedia or whatever they've been promoting. Does that look familiar? Now what they're clearly people would have. I don't want to say stupid. Well, not just fair. Only the people who really don't know who came first would even begin to be tricked by that. To where, if somehow you saw that and then saw PALWORLD, you might think if you heard that, oh, they really did rip him off. To where it was a bold. Again, Nintendo threw the rock first, claiming they plagiarized them. Then during the lawsuit, this is what baffled my mind. Like, who thought? Okay, they've made some questionable choices on general, but I make some pretty bold choices. Bold risks sometimes. Sometimes I be thinking it's the extreme thing you got to do. This doesn't make any sense. That I don't know how this is a good thing at all for them. Like but yeah, no. Pokepedia now, it's on the Switch. Again, also, Again, people, what I do feel bad for is people don't realize. I already know the reason why the Switch got jacked up, and people aren't going to say it until they think about that. And it's weird until you realize again how detailed the game is. And it was at the same time of the biggest like climax of the lawsuit where it was one of their biggest turnovers where again one of the biggest upsets that Nintendo lost where to me I thought kind of convenient that was when suddenly Nintendo announced their launch they announced their price change. I think that had two things. Number one, actually just now talk about this, they probably did that to cover the loss. They probably did that. They're making people pay. Oh my goodness. They're doing it. Okay, I thought just cash grab, as I'm sure it is. I think they're doing it to pay. It's in a sense where number one, it's greed, yes, but greed of more so whether it's part of the plan. They're using that increased surcharge to pay for the lawsuit to go after PALWORLD. I just thought about that. That's why, because like it was already weird. Like, why would they? But then to do that again, they went after them, and then during that, suspiciously was they made this. They that's what it was. Again, people who thought, wait, where did this come from? Okay, to answer your question, the behind the scenes, they were literally, I think what it was is so. They clearly were trying to like Indiana Jones swap out. It's like, you know, trying to swap the freaking, you know what I mean? Like trick people into thinking that's, why else would they do that? But also, again, like how can if a judge sees this, what the fuck are they gonna say? I mean, luckily that hopefully they better hope the judge has never played a game in his life. They don't even know the concept of video gaming. What is this? That's the only. Oh my goodness. But again, that man. But that's also why I think you know how again, to people it would seem like a random time frame. Suddenly people are talking about the use of key cards. Again, so Nintendo made 3 changes. That they introduced key cards, and they made a rule that kind of verbalized. They said, "Listen, we're holding the rights that if we find any software on our devices and we find it malicious, we will just deactivate your device." I already know what it is, and they might be saying it. They're doing that because here's the thing: they already have them off the store, but the reason why they don't want people porting games over. Here's the thing: I think again, people were doing it anyway. Why is it suddenly a change? They're worried about people putting PALWORLD on the Switch. Guarantee it. And if they do, they're going to punish it. They got in order to be they're not too stupid. In order to make it seem natural, they gotta throw the blanket over everything. Everything's being under scrutiny. But I'm not stupid. I guarantee you their #1 target is in the event that someone finds a way to get PALWORLD on a Switch. I guarantee you that's also why they had the key card. That's also why they have the keys, because they're trying to force people like we already know, but like less, even different from their normal trajectory of trying to keep, you know, the same customers. I think they're doing it literally they're basically going a roundabout way of keeping PALWORLD out of the ecosystem of reality of its customers. It's an insane gamble because again, and then the price jack up. Now, granted, I'm sure again I didn't see the other side of it too, where I'm sure they had a pretty way of distracting people when it happened, but man, but no, basically my point is all those changes that you heard the last 2 years to the Switch. I don't think it's a coincidence that they were suing PALWORLD around that time. And I don't think it's just a business move. It is. I don't think it's just about, oh, they were losing money. I think it's more the fact that they literally, I don't even think they're evil now. The ultimate evil. They're literally making their fans pay extra. But here, they know they're going to lose. At this point, and they know they're trying to start about PALWORLD. And you know how basically the way they're doing it is in the most sickest way. They are literally using the direct pockets of their supporters to pay for this lawsuit they know they're going to lose. It's why they jacked up the prices. I guarantee I'm calling it right now. And who knows if they're ever going to call out for it, but I get nothing else makes sense. And you can try to like, okay, you know, again, everyone who's talking about their mind, like, why are these prices? Well, okay, if you need, again, it's this dumb reason, but if you need a reason why, think about it that way. It's again, they already showed their pay. I think it's a desperate animal making the, but that's just so. I even told people, they literally could have done the opposite. They could have still been evil, but approached it from the opposite way. They could have acted like they could have befriended PALWORLD, been like, and then try to like underhand them later on. Now here's the thing, you know what, and maybe this will come out later on. I wonder if they tried that first and it didn't work. I wonder if, because maybe I'm sure there's some like an NDA now until the case is over, to where maybe someday PALWORLD will be like, that's probably why they're also so. If that's what it's like my boss. He says such crazy stuff to me that again, clearly he thought I didn't know better. He thought I was that stupid. And again, I was like, okay, I kind of saw the play there to where also kind of where my leverage was and wasn't, to where kind of went along with certain shit to make sure my ass was covered. I kind of, you know, went in deep enough to basically, it's kind of like going into, it's like, okay, it's like if you got friends, right, and you hear, hey, we're gonna burn some shit, and you're there, right, and unfortunately you're stuck there. So I'm the guy, I'm going out there to like at least see, like, it's more like finding a way to guarantee the isolation that the fucked up shit he's doing I'm literally not. I'm checking my barriers to make sure he's not even spilling a crumb of what he's doing on my side, essentially. While, and I've basically been undercover this whole time, if I think about it. Cause I think where he's been doing it again. Now I know all this, but again, this whole time, like, people are like, why are you still with him? I had justifications, but also ultimately I knew the best thing for me to do would leave, and it's more, and the more he did it, the more it's like with Nintendo. Again, what Nintendo is doing to PALWORLD is what my boss is doing to me, literally. I think that's why it must be so connected to it, because it's the exact same thing, honestly. Well, outside the lawsuit. Oh, my bad. Yeah, like, here, I don't want to spoil. Okay, by the time you see it, you'll have forgotten that I can't. It's a spoiler. Where, have you ever seen a show that literally literally Heavens himself would be the only person able to create, to my guess knowledge, such a beautiful frame of. So it's, you know, climatic fight, right? Not climatic. It's like it's think war fight, climatic, where we're at in-game wars level of fighting. Not really, but like just that level of importance. Bad guy. They're on their planet. You know, ultimately we're trying to. Well, anyway, you ever seen any show where, again, I felt like I felt the animation pull me towards it. I've never felt such a real animated. So what he did is to do, but again, they had a conversation, right, and it didn't go the way he wanted. So he pulled back his hand. Again, this is kind of the big bad, one of the big bads, right? And it was such a beautiful, again, the casual, oh my goodness, where it looked so casual, but the casualness was so tight and locked in that I could, and the way they draw in the animation of like this, you could, the moment, it's so, I can feel, basically, essentially, this guy's, the effort of this guy pulling back his fist caused such a just disturbance of the particles. You know, basically called a suction. You know, think of like moving. It called. You know, it was so strong. Essentially, again, it's not. And again, I think bro. Where it did because it's not extra. It's not like Dragon Ball. I love Dragon Ball, but it's not shit. It's that. So I've never seen it so clean. Where while it was in front, while you feel the effect, it's not again. It's not jarble. Where again the telegraph where here because the thing where it's like is basically when it happens like wait is he creating wind to like and not again it's not a wind it's more like just the I can like I love physics so where I can see the you know what man just me processing the physics because it is possible that the the fundamental physics of someone's fist being so fundamentally strong against having being so physically strong that the cocking back of your fist literally draws particles, drawing air, creating a because the guy is about to punch. This guy is super strong too, right? Think Goku level strength, maybe more. Where okay, oh dang, oh, I hope it goes. No, good. No, you're good. No, it's you best. Let me. Yeah. I'm sorry. Hope it goes well. It gets better. Okay. Alright, guys. I'm going to switch to Marvel Rivals and